So I've been having a big food problem lately. Although it doesn't look like it, I have 38 cooked steak in my inventory, but this won't last me very long. Although I can breed up my cows, I don't really want to kill them because they are quite a nice looking asset to this world. I'd rather keep them alive. So I've come up with an idea. Today's episode I want to use to try and not automate, but kind of automate pumpkin pie. I have quite a lot of food in there, but it will run out. Pumpkin pie is going to sustain us for quite a long time, as I have a lot of stuff that I want to do here in my forever world. So welcome back to my forever world here on the Building with Chris series. It would be very much appreciated if you consider subscribing, as it helps me out a ton and shows me you guys want more of these. So for those who are new here, last episode we built the starter house, which took quite some time. Middle of nowhere kind of farm storage building supposed to be. We also got some animals, some of the new blocks, which isn't so new anymore. I know my upload schedule is terrible. So to start off, I already have a little pumpkin patch going here, but I want to expand this to have it be slightly bigger so that we can have a sustainable source of pumpkins, as that only gives me 4 pumpkins per harvest. And I have kind of already built up, where is it? I have built up a little bit of pumpkins, but that's not going to be enough. I need some sugarcane farm that's bigger. I need eggs and also some pumpkin. As the name suggests, it's pumpkin pie. So the way I want to do this is I want to build like a bakery of some sort, keep all the food inside and the making of the food also, as I don't really, well, I've got a lot of space in here. I could do that right there's also down here, but I kind of want to decorate this differently, as this is supposed to be my storage and upstairs is supposed to be my living quarters. Although I wouldn't say it looks like one, but that is what it's supposed to be. So bakery, we're going to build somewhere over there, or let me actually just quickly pop into free cam here. If we look at it from above, I've got a farm over there. We could neaten this one up maybe just a tad. Yeah, the bakery like over there. To start off this project, I do think we need to get rid of some of these trees, but I do also want to keep a lot of the leaves, as they could be useful later on when decorating. Man, I absolutely love collecting the leaves. It's so satisfying when it just breaks like that. I do not have any. Oh, I died recently. I forgot about that. Haven't played in this world forever. And then we can just go and chop down the actual tree, and that way we do not have a tree here at all. It has simply ceased to exist. Amazing. So what I'm thinking for the building is that we should probably start by getting the blocks we're going to be using. Either going to be spruce, or I do not have any spruce logs, it seems. Let's go and get some of that. But yeah, it's going to mostly consist out of spruce, maybe some stone. I'll find a way to work in some other kind of wood types maybe too. We might even do some terracotta. I'm not sure how I'd get terracotta, because I'm pretty sure the closest Badlands biome the last end portal, if you look at chunk base, it shows that it could be like 10,000 blocks away or something like that. So yeah, living in a large biome world I guess does have its drawbacks, but at least we have big biomes, so I'm not too worried about it. Man, I just realized that I am all over the place. I was just busy removing leaves here and trees, and then I did whatever that was just to find out I already have spruce logs. So I think let's do one thing at a time rather than everything at the same time. The trees are now busy clearing, but I also don't really like these leaves. We can move on to the next step, which is color palettes. I do want some cobblestone and maybe some mossy cobblestone. Maybe we put some tuff in there as well. I know that's quite hard to collect, at least for me. Currently, it's not something very readily available. We'll do some stone, although, yeah, we'll do some stone. Maybe some andesite, I'm not sure. That could be a great base layer. Let's go put that outside. Maybe some stone bricks. We'll do some stone bricks as well. I think that could fit quite well. There we go. What a nice color palette already. Then for the floor above, I definitely do think we're going to use some combination of spruce. We have some spruce out here. Spruce, maybe we use some, what do you call it? Wood oak look okay there. I'm not so sure if that's going to work out really well. Maybe we keep it at like spruce planks and stuff. Do we want some terracotta as well? I know I mentioned terracotta. Maybe we just do some terracotta. I need some clay. I have some mud. Maybe maybe I can use some mud. Where do I get clay? Do we have any rivers nearby? That's how you make terracotta, right? I'm pretty sure you smelt clay. Ooh, there's some clay, I think. Is that clay? That is definitely some clay. Let's head over there and get some of the clay. I just need to grab my trusty shovel here. No, I can do a little bit of a morning run. I am down here now, just came from over there, and I'm looking for some clay. And I see there is a bunch of clay right over here. I'm just going to grab a load of it, and hopefully it's enough to build my entire thing. So I now have about almost 6 stacks of clay. I think that should be enough for our building. It's not going to be a very big one, or at least I hope it's not very big. Otherwise, it's going to be a long grind for the rest. Ooh, scary. Now the question is, how does one make terracotta? Does not seem like I can make terracotta with clay, or does it need to be a clay block? Perhaps it needs to be clay blocks. Oh, yes, that is how it works. So this is taking quite a while. I kind of do want to automate this somehow. So I think what we're going to do is automate the smelting of this. Not fully, but just a little bit. We need one furnace. It'll be temporary as well. Maybe we input over here into a furnace and then pull from the furnace and output right over there. We can even, fueling the furnace would need to, because if I put it over here, then this guy is gonna, no wait, it won't pull anything, but there'll be a chest in the window, and I don't really want that, so I'll just put the fuel in manually, but for now that should be quite cool. So let me just grab all this, put that in there, and then just add all the terracotta, and that should, hello? What? Could you get out of here, sir? Why is that not working? Does it need to be from the top? Okay, let's see something. If I make it go from the top... Hold up, no, that's the wrong block. I need to mine this one out. Put the chest over there. Do that. But now I can't... Oh, wait. I can still access the chest. Yeah, that is... weird, but that does mean though, maybe, just maybe, the side is where you put the fuel in. Let's test that theory. I cannot put that in there. There we go. So now I've got a fuel chest. Supposedly, at least. Oh, no, not that one. That is indeed filling up. That is great news. And we already have 12 terracotta. So I'm having some second thoughts, actually. I do not want to smelt all of my clay. And the reason for that is I would like to also have some bricks being made just as like a chimney. Because if you think about bakery, you kind of think about a chimney as well. So what I want to do is put that in there. And then hopefully that will smelt when the terracotta is done. Does this go well? I guess it's alright. I mean, it's not bad. But do we have any other colors we could maybe use? No. I guess this color is going to have to work. How does that look next to... I guess that does kind of work well though. Oh yeah, so we can have it like be a little bit all over the place, especially with a brick chimney. That'll look amazing. Man, if I had the wool blocks right now, that would have been amazing for like the roof and stuff. So that had taken quite a long time, but we do now have our terracotta and our bricks. I'm not sure if the bricks are going to be enough. We can also make decorated pots, which is quite nice. There we go. 10 bricks. That should work quite well here with our color palette. Yeah, that seems to blend quite well. I do wonder though, is it when you dry out mud, then you get clay? Okay, so I just got the best design for our bakery right over there. But before I show you, I kind of do need to build it, so I need to go gather some blocks. Let's quickly do that and then whip up a building real quick. It's taken a while, but I now have all the resources necessary to build our bakery right over there. Let me show you guys what I got. So, yeah, I just chucked the creative inventory at it. This is going to be quite interesting. I just also need to wait for this hopper. Why is my frames dropping? Hello? My mouse is delayed. Anyway. Oh. What is going on here? Anyway, frames aside, I have a lot of copper in this build and I need these to be fully oxidized. I don't think that's going to happen unless I'm going to be absent from YouTube for another 4 or 5 months. So I'm just gonna put them on like this and hope they oxidize on the building. You see, some of them haven't even really started yet, and then there's others that's just need one more stage to go and then they're done, but they just don't want to. I don't know if I got the placement wrong. I think it was like every block, or is it like every 2 blocks maybe? I'm not sure. Let me know if you guys know, because I do not know. And also another thing, this horse over here, I believe someone in the comments mentioned a name for it. We're gonna call it Donkey. Makes sense. But yeah, this is Donkey. And then we have, I lost Freddy. Let me be real honest here. I lost Bob. He was loved very much. I do not know where he is now. I have checked absolutely everywhere and I cannot find Bob anywhere. Not in there, no. So I don't know. If any of you know where Bob is, please do let me know, because I really want to save him. I don't know where he is. He could be in the ocean right now, eating all the tropical fish. Anyway, let's get building. I am yapping too much. Sir, this is my house, not yours. I sleep in it, not you. Get out. So I've managed to finish the bakery now, and I even added a little spinny thing up top, like the windmill. It's not really done. I still need to add some glass magic, you could call it. It's just some trick I saw Beat-Ups use one time, but he just basically put some green glass in there. I've used some gray and light gray in the tree. This is something I saw on Pinterest not too long ago. It seemed to be pretty cool. Yeah, I quite like it. I even have this bird bath here. Very cool. Don't know why the bakery needs one. This also cool. Comes off of Pinterest once again. Very cool little place to make a fire. And then around this side we have some like hay storage, maybe some shells for stuff on top of that. Over here we have the front, and I've tried my best. Okay, one thing that you guys should probably know is I suck at interior. I really cannot build them properly. Like I can make an interior. Look at this. I can do it, but like white floors. Am I just bad at making interiors? Let me know down in the comments below. What do you guys think? I basically have just popped a load of chests down here. This is just storage for all my food kind of stuff. And then up top here, I've basically made the baking kitchen, but it still does need work. This is not final. I'm going to be changing this probably on a stream at some point. I do really want to try streaming again. That's a wall. Out here we have, you guys already saw this. Anyway, we're not done yet. I still need to add something. Over here, hold up. Over here, you can see we have like a path, making it look like you can walk there, where over here it's just sitting on some grass. It's not great, I would say. So what we're gonna do, I'm going to replace the grass with dirt, or some kind of dirt-like block. Yeah, we might even add like a pumpkin patch right over here. I'm thinking about maybe some wheat along that side. I'm just not too sure though. Yeah, because we need to still be able to go here, although maybe back here is not a bad idea. I can hide this a bit. Maybe put another tree here. I don't know. We can just do that real quick and I will get back to you in a second. So I've now added the floor over here. I've put in a little bit of coarse dirt and some mud and our mud packed variety. I've added some grass, although I do think it might be a bit much. Looks a bit overgrown. Not quite sure what to do with that. Yeah, I just added all these everywhere, making sure to have the mud be in areas where I think there'd be like a lot of moisture. And no, I have not put it at the back. I think we're going to do another wheat field back here. Definitely. I know I have one behind my base also, but it's, yeah, I kind of want to move it over there. I want to do some other stuff here. This is supposed to be maybe like my animals area behind, but no, but I can build a barn. I should build a barn for them. We're building a barn back there at some point. I do not want to put my animals back there anymore. Wheat's going over here. Pumpkin patch maybe over here. I'm not quite sure how a pumpkin patch would work over there. Do I want to do that? I am not quite sure. Scary spider. So I've now put down this perimeter here of birch leaves because that's the only thing I can think of. Don't pay attention to that. Just look away. Just do not look at that. So basically I've just made a perimeter here. It's like a circular oval egg shape with a mess of leaves inside, which is going to then be like our farming area. That's what it is. Yep, it's a farm. So let me just actually see. We need to change the dirt and the mud and stuff. So I'm wondering now. It should kind of look overgrown and messy, I feel. So let's see what we can do. Man, that is looking absolutely amazing. Our pumpkin patch really does look like a massive mess, but that is intentional. We do want it like that. And I currently have the shaders on, so it looks much better than it does without, but these just need to grow up, and then we have infinite pumpkins. And I must be honest, it's not the best work ever, but I do think it really is what I wanted. I just need to put some lights in there because mobs can spawn. Hold up, I'll do that later. Anyway, this is how it looks without shaders, just as ugly as it did with. But yeah, that's been our bakery project with the infinite pumpkins. I know I did not automate it like I said I would this episode. Things happen and I changed my mind. I'll do that some other time. Manual work now. So I couldn't help but bone meal these, and they are already starting. Just look at that. Absolutely amazing. Food for days. I just can't find. There's one. Oh, here it is that I have not yet done. But I'm running out of bone meal. At least we've got 3 more pumpkins though. This is going to look amazing. I need it to grow for the thumbnail. Cannot take the thumbnail without farm that's not full of pumpkins. It needs to have pumpkins. This is going to be all for today. Hopefully this episode gets out quick so that you don't need to wait another 8 months. See you in the next one. YouTube has recommended you this video to watch next. So go ahead, click on it.